Well, Josh, can you give us an update on Stephen May?
Yeah, so he had an incident in the early in the second quarter against Geelong where he hurt his groin. We tried to get him back on the ground with some treatment. Just because he's such a power athlete, really had no results, so he's ruled out for the rest of the game. He's had one set of scans already today. We're going to rule him out from this week's game, just due to the short turnaround of playing Essendon this Friday night. And then we probably need a few more days to work out, longer term, what it looks like for him.
Initially, though, I mean, is it just the 1 week, or does it look like it's probably going to be a bit more time on the
Yeah, probably still too early to answer that question. At this stage, we can comfortably say he's not playing this week, but he's an important player to us. We don't want him to come back any quicker than he has to, so we'd rather take in a bit more information before making that call.
And just, can you ascertain on whether there's a tear in a groin muscle, or is it just some tightness, or what's the actual?
No, there is some damage there, but pleasingly it's not major damage. So really, I think a lot with these groin injuries, just is how quickly it settles down, how the treatment progresses, and we'll know more probably later in the week.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably be able to tell later in the week, but would you say it's a slight tear at this stage, or is it just a strain?
Yeah, I'm not sure. All I've been told is that the scans have shown something.
Yeah.
That's the amount of detail we've got.
Yeah.
He's obviously got an extensive history of soft tissues. Do you have to take an extra cautious approach heading forward with him now? It seems to be a problem that keeps.
I think he's now he missed a period of time with a hamstring, and now he's his last 4 to 6 weeks have been a bit disjointed and missing the game through suspension. So we'll just make sure that we set him up for a really good season, and if that does mean he takes an extra week, well, we'll take that approach, because as we know that he's an important player, we targeted him, and he's going to play a really important role for us, so we'll set him up the best we can.
How big a game is this Friday night? I mean, it seems like it's probably big for all the wrong reasons, but how do you approach this big game Friday night?
Yeah, it's a big game Friday night for the club. To get an opportunity to play on Friday night against Essendon, hoping for a big crowd to get there, and we're not playing how we want to play. We were improved in some aspects of our game against Geelong. Geelong played incredibly well, defended really well, and took the most of every opportunity. So another opportunity for us to get our game close to what we want to do, and the guys are really looking forward to it.
You're far off. It seems like a couple of suggestions, a couple of tweaks either way, and you're sort of back where you want to be. Is that how you guys see it?
I think the competition is tight. There's teams. It's getting harder and harder to tip who's going to win, and it just shows that the competition is tight across the board. So you only have to be off in little areas. We've had our review meeting today, and it is. There's a few areas we thought we did better on the weekend, and some that we've got to get better to get to where we want to get to.
And just finally, Jack Viney. I noticed he wasn't with the main guys recovering today. Is everything fine there?
No, Jack's fine.
Yeah.
I think we all saw him back to his best on Saturday night. I'm looking forward to him having a really good season.
And just quickly, personnel-wise, Westhoff really got on top of the team round 1 without May. Now May goes out again. How's that back line going to cope with the big forwards for Essendon?
Yeah, so we've still got Sam Frost and Oscar McDonald down there, who've been our key defenders for the second half of last year and early this year. So we'll have a look at a few different options down there, but it may mean some rejigging, but those guys have held down roles for us previously.